Welcome back to our channel, Living on the Ohio River, where we love to cover stuff in northern Kentucky or southern Indiana. If you're new to our channel, make sure you tap that subscribe button. We do a video once a week and wouldn't want you to miss it. So hi, I'm Kara Henshaw from Key Associates Signature Realty. I am a local realtor. I love to do these videos, but as much as I love to do these videos, I do love to sell real estate. So today I'm going to do something that is fun. We are going to basically go down I-64, and I'm coming from the Indiana side, and I thought it would be interesting for people that maybe try to figure out where to live. If they want to live on the Indiana side versus the Kentucky side of Louisville, what does that commute look like? So if you look at rush hour traffic, and I apologize, the sun always is shining in when you're coming into Louisville in the morning. Your typical rush hour here is about 7:30 to 9 o'clock. We are starting at Cordon, just to give you an idea, depending on where you pick, what areas, where things are located town-wise in relation to Louisville, but also just how long it takes and what does that traffic look like. Because if you want to live on the Indiana side and commute in, you can get a feel of what it is like. Now we are a Tuesday, it's about 8 o'clock. So we're kind of not really at the start of rush hour, but in the middle. And you can get a feel of the traffic. What I'll do is I'm gonna kind of just point out a few things like the Floyd County. We're passing through Cordon right now. And one great thing about the commute, if you are a commuter, is the drive is absolutely beautiful in southern Indiana. You may be on I-64, the interstate, think it's a boring drive. It actually is very pretty. You got trees, you got rock ledges. It's just it's a nice place to drive if you have to commute into a city. So what I'll do is, again, I'm going to point out kind of so you know where Floyd Knobs is, all that area, Georgetown. And then what I'll do is just kind of stop talking and kind of tape us going through the traffic, which is not horrible, honestly. It is a Tuesday, so it's probably lower traffic than some days that you pick, but it gives you an idea of what rush hour traffic is if you are commuting in from the Indiana side. So what I'll do, see these rock ledges, aren't they pretty? I just love southern Indiana. It's that's one advantage we have over northern Indiana if you're looking to relocate to the state in general. Northern Indiana is very, very flat. That's all I have to say. Southern Indiana, we have rolling hills. It's just beautiful. Just a whole different landscape. So like I see here, we're coming through. We're gonna hit the Georgetown area first. And I mean, obviously Georgetown and Floyd Knobs are right back to back. They're obviously in the same county, Floyd Knobs. And if you are looking to relocate here, make sure you check out our relocation guide. I'll put a link in the bottom of this video or attached so that you can download it if you need some more information on the area. So we're coming up first. You can see the water tower. But we are coming in. We're probably, what I think I'll do is I'll drive you in over the bridge to Louisville, go through downtown, and then from there, probably on the other side, when we hit 65, or on the other, I guess 65 goes through the city. On the other side of 65, I will end it. So it gives you a good idea if you're commuting in to the downtown area or in the vicinity of it. So again, it's an easy drive right now. We're at 8 o'clock, 8:03 to be exact, and not much traffic. So, of course, that is coming from Cordon. As we get closer to the city, you will start to see some traffic. But again, I never feel like it's horrible. I mean, it is a city, so you are going to see traffic, obviously. But again, Louisville is a great town to live if you want to live on the Kentucky side. But some people want to get outside, and it just shows you, look at this beautiful country living that you kind of have. Obviously, there's amenities with different towns right next to you, but you do have pretty countryside if you are commuting in from the Indiana side. So again, some trucks on the road, not too bad. So where do you live? If you're watching, I'd love to know, what is your commute time in, and what city are you in? I'd love to hear some feedback, where people are watching from, what their commute times are. I think the average commute time for Louisville is about 22 minutes is the average. That's just the statistics. Another time, obviously rush hour is 4 to 6. I'm not going to show you that. I'm just trying to show you more morning rush hour. But that is the time that rush hour typically would be, well, like any city. So it's not crazy. So we got Lanesville coming up here in a mile. So that's an exit, just so you kind of see the exits as well as we travel in. And we get a little bit more crowded as we travel in, for sure. Still very rural towns right now, so and you can feel it. I mean, obviously, as we travel in, you're going to see it get more populated. New Albany area, you'll start seeing more stuff, not just trees. But one great thing about Southern Indiana is you definitely can live a little more remote and have great amenities right nearby. So as we keep going, obviously if you go the other direction, we're going east, just to make sure everybody realizes we're going into Louisville from I-64. So I-64 is a pretty easy road to travel, not a lot of traffic. At least I never feel like it is. And I traveled a lot in all directions. Again, mature trees, and now everything's spring, so everything's green. We're coming up in Georgetown, about 8 miles. So that gives you an idea. What happens is Georgetown, you'd have to, is a smaller town on the other side of Floyd, south, or I should say the west side of Floyd County. Sorry, don't know my directions right now. That's actually the most rural living, besides between here and New Albany. Corton, sorry, wrong town. Once we hit Georgetown, you'll hit Floyd Knobs, and then New Albany. And then you obviously have the loop that goes around to get to different areas of Louisville in the Indiana side as well. Which I'm not going to do that part. I'm just going to literally take you over the bridge, give you the feel, and then if you're thinking about moving here, you kind of know what to expect. Still, traffic's not bad. Again, we are 8:11, so it's not, it's not as early morning, which could be a little bit rougher. But it already was early. I got my coffee. Actually, that's a good idea. I need to have a sip. That's why I don't look so good. It's too early for me. Not really, but too early for a video. Usually I don't do this early. Still, traffic's pretty good. Not too bad. So everything's pretty close once you hit Georgetown. I mean, we're not very far in the amount of stuff. See the rocks? It's pretty. Southern Indiana has some beautiful, I shouldn't say cliffs, but just different areas, huge forests, just this whole corridor of state parks. Just pretty environment. So there's Georgetown. So we did our 8 miles. That gives you a feel how far. Even if you're looking at Corton possibly, because people do commute in from Corton. And then after Georgetown is really Floyd Knobs, which I did a video on, so if you have not seen it, look above. I'll put a link. so you can watch it. There's also a video on Georgetown too, so if you are curious what is in Georgetown, it's there as well, which the schools are really good in this area if you're looking for a good school system. Okay, still not bad traffic. We're doing pretty good. This morning's pretty light, at least so far. So if you're commuting, maybe commute a little later, not at 6:37. Still, you're gonna get traffic. It's typical, right? So we get a little bit more cars up here. And still pretty scenery even as we get closer to the city. Actually, I really like it through here. One thing to keep in mind, actually, too, if you do travel 64 a lot, the cops, especially as you get near Cordon, the speed limit changes, and they always catch you right around the Cordon area because you're speeding out. Again, here, like see speed limit drops. So be careful if you're coming into these areas. They like to drop the speed, and then they catch you. See, there's a cop right there as I speak. Just be careful. I just like to warn people. Hooper Winery, I don't know if you saw that. If you love Hooper Winery, that's in Floyd County. A really, really great winery with great atmosphere. If you are in the area, stop in, especially during like the fall. They have a lot of great events. So traffic is picking up. I see red lights. Oh, well, we got maybe some construction, which isn't helping us, but backups ahead. So here is our traffic. It has hit. We were doing well until the Floyd County area. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop talking, and I'll tape this so I can speed it up because obviously this could linger on, and give you a good feel of what it is to travel in. So enjoy. Watch our commute time. a beautiful city, isn't it, driving through, especially on the river. Traffic wasn't too bad. I mean, if you're taking 264, you notice the jam there on the right before I actually got over on the left. So there's road work on the bridge and everything, so traffic is a little worse due to that. But in general, not too bad. So we are heading outside of Louisville now towards the east side. And just hope you enjoyed our video. Wanted to give you a feel if you're gonna be a commuter looking on the Indiana side to live. That's what you can expect coming in from 64. Obviously, you might be coming in from 65 if you're a more north in the Indiana side of Louisville. So maybe I'll do that another time. So if you are looking to relocate to the Louisville area via the Indiana or Kentucky side, I got your back. Just call me 812-686-3268. And until next time, I'll see you then.